Hello everyone and welcome. In today's Lightroom tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to reduce noise in your photos. So I'm going to show you how to get this photo by reducing the noise in this photo. So let's get in here and get started. Okay, let's first by opening our image into the develop module. Okay, once that's done, let's go down here and turn on our lens corrections. Okay, remove chromatic aberration and also find our profile. If it doesn't happen to list it for you, go down the list, see if you can't choose at least the the maker of the lens. In this case, it'd be like Tamron, and then it picks it up the rest of the way. Okay, great. Once that's done, let's go down here and let's get working on our noise. It's not too far right up here in the detail portion module. Okay. Now, this lens photo right here was actually shot at ISO 1600. If we zoom in, you can see there's quite a bit of noise in here. It's really not too horribly bad, but it is pretty noticeable, and it takes away from the image looking really good. Okay. Now, there's a problem with noise reduction. If you increase noise reduction to get rid of the heavy graining, then you lose detail, as we can see there. If you drop it all the way down, then you have grain noise. And all this is from the sensor noise and stuff and all that nature. So you got some other adjusters here, detail and contrast, to help you fine tune it. But to really get most of the detail noise stuff out, you really have to bring it up. So how do we do this and still keep detail in the image while reducing a lot of the noise in the rest of the image? So for example, we want to keep detail in the bird here, but we don't want a load of noise in the background. So what I'm going to show you to do, let's go down here and put a noise on about 10-15 here. As you can see, we want to adjust the noise, luminant noise, for the actual bird here. Okay, make it look good. Okay, now we zoom in here in the darker areas. Now we also have color noise. Now if I take away from it, you can see a lot of pinks and purples really come up. This is called color noise. Now if you got an image of high ISO, you want to bring that on up to about 50, and that really take away any kind of chance there's any additional color noise in there. Okay, so how do we get the rest of the noise out of the image and still keep detail in a bird? What I like to do is take a graduated filter here, and let's go up at the top. Let's see if we can get it even here. One moment. Okay, there we go. Let's drag this down. Okay, let's take away those, reset this. Now you want to turn on show masked overlay for this part, but what I'm going to recommend to get rid of that noise and stuff in the background is take the noise slider here and run it up to about 100. Now this is going to reduce noise an additional step, but it's also going to reduce noise on the bird. But there's a way to do this in Lightroom 6 to get rid of that. So now we have a brush tool that we can use across the graduated filter. This was introduced in one of the patches in Lightroom 5. We can go down here to erase. And the reason I want you to turn on the show masked overlay, because we want to erase anything red on this bird. Then we can go through here and we can increase the brush size. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove any of that extra noise reduction off the actual bird itself. Okay, and there we go. Got that part done. Click done. As you can see now, we have a nice, soft, noise-free background, but still retain detail in our bird here. Okay, Let's go ahead and do some masking. Let's adjust this around 60 or so. That way we can keep a little bit of sharpening on the bird here, but keep it off the background for the most part. Okay. Now that got done, now let's go up and do our final little quick adjustments right quick. Okay, white balance and exposure I'm going to leave as is because they look pretty good to me. I am going to do a little bit of adjustment on the highlights and stuff, not too much. That looks pretty good. Let's bring this up here. About the same there. Whites up, make them look really good. About right there, looks pretty good to me. And the clarity, let's pop a little bit of clarity up here, not too much. And let's make it a little bit more vibrant here. That looks pretty good. Bring a lot of the greens and stuff out in the image. Saturation, I'm not going to hit any. That is almost done. You know, this is pretty easy little tutorial. I'm going to hit about a, whoa, not too much, about a -8 or -7 on the post-crop vignetting. And I'm going to hit just a little bit on the dehaze here. Plus 20 on it. And to me, that looks, you know, pretty decent there. Let's just review it and see if I want to make any kind of adjustments. Might want to bring my whites up just a little bit higher. There. I think that final image looks pretty good to me. So I hope that helped everybody out, you know, get a little tip on how to get the noise out of the background, but keep a detail on the actual, you know, subject. The box, in this example, you know, this little bird here that I took a photo of. So hope that helps everybody out. A little quick pro tip there on denoising an image. And if you like this video, this tutorial, you know, how about give me a thumbs up? Thumbs up's always highly appreciated. If you're not a subscriber yet, you know, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, everyone, thank you for watching.